If you don't give me Aelfred's jewel, I will... My God's hairy balls! You are a thief and a swindler!
What?
Give me the jewel Aelfred commissioned!
Are you talking to me, sir, or what?
You seem agitated.
What
You
gave
seem
it away?
agitated, my friend.
That I had to debase myself pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting?
This man has
A little bit of both, I guess.
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod
Huh?
off, unless you are going to magic Aelfred's jewel out your arse.
If the jewel belongs to Aelfred, it might be worth it.
Hey, you don't know me.
Jewel, you damn scoundrel! We have already...
You don't know what I'm capable of.
Winchester warns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
There we go.
Give me the jewel, Aelfred commissioned.
Excuse me, sir.
Oi! Get out of it, you!
I'm here for the jewel.
You! What are you doing in here?
I'm not your enemy, yet. But that man outside certainly wants Alfred's jewel.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the holy cross! Fuck off, the both of you!
What?
Alfred will get the jewel when I get what I'm owed.
Peace, or you'll feel my blade in your guts.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only asked for what coin is fair.
It's good. I didn't order any
It
beef.
cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
Look, man. Look. Listen here, man.
If the jewel belongs to Alfred, then on your life you'd be wise to deliver it for the agreed price.
Marry on a donkey! You deserve the bloody thing. It's not worth my hide. Much as my wife would love to be a widow.
Alright. Appreciate it, friend. See you later. Oh.
I
Alright.
have your jewel.
Well, simple enough.
Well, I didn't ask for your help, but I am glad of it. Aelfred commissioned this rare thing.
How rare?
Did he now?
Filigreed gold, centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque, a miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ. And you're going to just keep it, aren't you?
Nah, man, here we go.
You may have it. But tell your king it will all be mine soon enough. His jewels, his treasures, his city, his throne.
What? No, God's pearly tooth! Here's payment for you, and we will both forget this meeting.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
You have not left the church in days. The stench offense even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours. God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it. See his
A
light.
sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me.
What troubles you?
God will speak to me. I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
Send me a sign, O Lord.
God's lights.
Illuminate my true path. Shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. Your meaning is
You mean like a torch?
Please, there must be some other purpose for my life.
No?
Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path.
Sunlight, maybe?
The shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. You are the light of the world.
Get some light in here.
So do these rays mean something?
No? Still no?
Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. You are the light of the world. So do these rays
Son, if you are wicked, deceitful, of numerous against me, then swing against me with my lying tongues. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. I have sworn and confirmed that I will keep your righteous judgments.
Purpose for my life. You are the light of the world. So do these. I must follow his beacon. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something? Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp.
Still don't get it.
Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life.
Other purpose.
You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
Alright, I'm stumped. Let me look this up.
Is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some
see
other
here.
purpose for my life.
World events. Winchester.
Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd,
Acer.
and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. You are the light of the world. So do these rays mean something?
I'm... Okay.
Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp.
Right. Something to do with the light outside.
Your meaning is unclear, God. Please. Lord, your light alters. Please do not forsake me. The tenant is all and done is my fate.
Oh. Do we direct him? Oh. We direct him to which thing to do? Or do we block all windows? He's not talking anymore. Sir?
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through and... My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Aelfred. Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript praising Aelfred and his great works.
Alright, man.
So, I've set him on a path to glorify Aelfred.
Good luck with that.
He's going to fall! Oh, my days, I can't look!
What's wrong?
Sweet Chethai.
Is there a kitten in the tree?
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you! Why is it so? If I die, tell her I think only of her!
Who's... What?
Saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Esso for an angel! Did he fall? Oh, God's buttered crumpets! I never told him I loved him! That stranger got it for him! Oi! That's cheating!
What? What did I... Wait, what's happening?
Ow!
What did I do? I thought there was someone trapped up there, or... What's going on? Why are you following me, kids?
If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champ. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. so she'll finally notice me.
Aethelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful. Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Okay then.
Holy cattle! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed! It's more than that. There's holding hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God! King Aelfred the First, the Flea of Winchester. All hail the Lord of the Saxons! Aelfred the Flea!
Wonderful. Another happy ending.
They call me Mildberg the Miracle Legs. Come on! Someone must be brave enough to challenge me.
You're pretty cocksure for a child.
You would be too if you had miracle legs.
Miracle legs.
Is that
They
right?
seem pretty normal to me, girl.
Looks can be deceiving. Have you heard of the great Pheidippides, the mighty hero of old? Ran all the way from Marathon to tell the king they won the battle. Then guess what happened? He only
What?
fell down dead.
Oh.
Dead. From running.
It was very far. Girls can't fight. It's the rules. But like Pheidippides, I'm going to be the fastest messenger who ever lived.
So when the Norse
Right.
defeat the Saxon armies, you'll quickly bear the bad news to your king.
Them sissy britches. Fat chance. So do you want a race or not? I've beaten everyone else in the whole world.
In that case, let's run.
Sure. Where are we going? Oh. Wait, where are we going? Where's the race? Kid? Where'd you run off to, kid? Where did...
Who dares to challenge the great Mildberg? Give him
Oh.
80 feet by God himself.
Where did you run off to, kid? What? What's happening?
You're pretty cocksure for a child.
You looks ran up. It was
So when...
Alright. Oh! Clever little bastard.
You're fast, I grant you. But you will not outrun me.
Is that it? What? Is that the whole race? I don't know what's happening
No other
anymore.
Saxon has been able to keep me on my toes like you, little one.
I never thought I would be beaten, but you run like the wind. I'm glad I had a real challenge.
And I'm glad to have given you one.
Do you like interesting places? I've run all over Wessex, found some scary, spooky magic spots.
Is that right?
Such is what I live for.
I'll give you my diary. I call it The Many Wondrous Runnings of the Galloping Miracle Legs. Bye-bye.
See you later, Miracle Legs. I wouldn't advise sticking to that name when you grow up, 'cause it could have a different meaning. Just saying. Well, this is a man in white in the house of God. So,
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ
not today, I'm afraid.
as you have come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my lord.
How about no?
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Exactly. So, might as well get this over with. The sooner we can be done here, the better.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
Wasn't aware that your god was so sensitive. To be offended by talking.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer, but a battle-blunted axe may yet be sharpened.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Aelfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke is a member of the Order as well. The wolves biting at my skirts grow craftier by the day.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The Gallows, the Quill, the Seax. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfred is dead. He was the Seax, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Well, you never know.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. If I made it easy for them, they might even return Sigurd to me.
I would return him to you myself, if I knew where they were holding him. But Fulke's treachery has blindsided me as well.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry.
Alright.
This morning, my Reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there.
I may.
Eivor.
What?
Compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
I'll see what I can do, but I can't make any promises either.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Aelfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Aelfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Your mouth, yeah?
Excuse me. I need to go inside.
We've been gone. Guards sniffing around.
Hope you don't mind.
Where would they have taken him? Someone disagrees
Quill's
with
Manifesto.
educating the people of Winchester.
The Disputation of Tutelage. People of Winchester, Aelfred would force his reformation upon us. Take your children from the bosom of their family to idle away hours in the company of so-called men of God. For what? So they may read the scriptures? Write their names in pigshit? Education for all? A hollow cry when you starve on the streets or die at the hands of Dane raiders. True enlightenment will not come from the sallow king. It will come from the order. Alright. Let's take a look inside here, see what we can find.
Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, Goodwin. Cease your snooping, or I will use my considerable influence to lock you in the garrison. Not even your feeble king will save you then. The Gallows. Okay.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Yeah.
I should be cautious around here.
So whoever the Gallows is clearly has influence in the city guard. Alright.
Stop right there.
I don't think so. Alright. I'm guessing that he's gonna be held in some place deep inside the garrison. Where he can't easily be found and rescued. It's probably gonna be my guess.
Thick walls and thicker guards. Place to keep a
Hill.
valuable man.
Yeah.
Thick walls and thicker guards.
To hell with you! Can't hold out much longer.
To hell with you! Hello?
Thick walls and thicker guards. Place to keep a valuable man.
Yep. Hey, what happened? Thick walls and thicker guards. What? Who's shooting?
Walls and thicker guards.
Thick walls,
Place to
thicker
keep a
guards.
valuable man.
Got rhymes, I got bars, thick walls, thicker guards. Goodwin? No. Goodwin?
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Aelfred sent
You're welcome.
pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Aelfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Good luck, friend. Alright. Nothing to see here. Upstairs, maybe? Goodwin's research.
Search against the Order of Ancients.
I have arranged to meet Harold at the tavern under the cover of darkness. He was terrified when I approached him in the open, eyes darting left and right as if he thought the very walls were watching us. Harold did not come. I waited for more than an hour, and when I went to his home near the minster, the place was torn apart, his belongings gone. 4 others came forward with information on the Gallows' identity, and all 4 have met a horrible end. 2 were hanged in the square on petty charges. 1 was found dead, allegedly after a drunken brawl. Another has fled. The 2 who were hanged, the Gallows must be another Reeve. I am sure of it. Only we have the power to judge the people of Winchester. He, the Gallows, is a public figure. He outwardly opposes Aelfred's reforms. I do not dare write my suspicions here. The research continues for many more pages. Okay. I guess that's about as much as we can get out of that. All the useful bits. There's a guy named Harold who had info, but then he panicked and fled. Or maybe he was taken. And the Gallows person is potentially another Reeve. Yeah. Alright. Let's go regroup with Goodwin. Excuse me. Coming through. Make way. Oh? Who's this?
I am grateful for your help.
Yeah.
It is a brazen move to arrest Aelfred's favorite Reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to it.
Aelfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfred, was the 6th.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
The Gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another Reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice. And this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The Gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester. executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Okay. If you say so. I mean, it could be you. Trying to do trying to do a 100 IQ move. Because, obviously no one's gonna suspect the guy who was imprisoned for attempting to bring down the order. It's the perfect story. But we'll take your word on good faith and find Selwyn. Try to put an end to his reign of terror. Oh.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Aelfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Aelfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfred, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfred was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Eivor, this is the time to act, Eivor. Okay, well. Oh, now I get to do what I want.
From his blade.
Rainstorm and Aelfred has set the trap.
Selwyn punishes criminals, as it should be.
He's the worst criminal of them all.
And keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant. Leona, you have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation. May God have mercy on your...
Not so fast, Selwyn.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Aelfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner. You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few? To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it. The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
Uh-huh.
You are only a man, Reeve. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
So, alright. Nothing to see here, folks. Oh. Awkward.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If the Gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Aelfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
Sure.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yeah.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
No, not really, but...
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Sure, kid.
Try, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried.
Alright. Let's see where you run off to. Oh? Oh.
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scrum on nothing. Get your fat hands off me, cowboy.
You heard the boy. Hands off.
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I do not. But maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
Yeah? Alwyn and Egbert, huh? Okay.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, Nosy! I'm starving!
Oi! I'm talking to you. Get back here.
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
What's going on there? These kids are up to mischief, but of a different kind. It's not even... yeah, it's a different kind of mischief. It's, what's it called again? Oh yeah, arson.
Go, Sudan.
What are they up to? Oh? Excuse me, gentlemen.
Your time's up, Kurt!
I don't think so. There you are.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh.
Uh-huh.
Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
Alright.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What do you think?
I'm looking for the quill, so I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where
I see.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on.
Right.
Give him what you took. Maybe he can save us. Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Yeah. You too, kid. See you around. Alright, so we're looking for sewers entrance somewhere near the river. It's gotta be down here somewhere, right? Where would a sewers entrance be? Could be a hatch door, could be an ordinary door.
What do you see?
Okay, never mind. It's somewhere around here. Maybe it is a hatch door. Oh. Okay, no, it's just a door.
Watch out for a mousetrap.
Okay, what's going on here? It's a bunch of kids.
I didn't get nothing today.
Right.
I like the pretty things. Everyone died. Master Battus stealing left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Aelfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Hello. Coming through.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, Dimwit Dane,
What?
didn't get the quills as she...
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on
That's
innocence,
correct.
and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Huh? Who's there? Oi. Knock it off. Whoa.
Aelfred, may your roof shield me.
Yeah. Where are you going? Sit the hell down. Oh. Who else wants it, huh? Oh! Didn't see you there. Out of my face. Alright.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them.
Educate them on what? To steal?
Year 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Aelwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
You haven't saved anyone.
You have corrupted too many to save too few.
You ruined them.
My Order is the only way forward.
Oh, here we go.
For knowledge.
Here comes the denial.
Aelfred's slave faith is defeated.
Yeah.
And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
Who gives a shit? Nothing.
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
I mean, look at you. That's why.
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in virtue.
set to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Perfect. Let's get the hell out of here. I've had my fill of sewers for today. There he is. There. How's it? There. Hello? There. You. There he is. There he is.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the Quill on her way to eternal damnation.
Uh-huh.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I see.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
If you say so.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It is the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Well,
a reward will ease my hurt. As much silver as a long ship can carry.
All in good time. A Witan has been called to deal with our dead bishop. When this business is done, Aelfred will shower you with silver.
Are you sure the Seax is dead?
why not now?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Seax is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.
Okay.
Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witan with your report.
Alright. Will do. Till then.
If the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
Right. So, what are we to do? Dig him up? See for ourselves? Or what?
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfred?
Have you seen Leof? My poor friend. Poor Leof.
Leof, what happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone heard Leof.
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
His face?
Are we friends now?
Maybe.
Lord grant my brother
Are you
Hey,
the bishop's
where are you going?
God, no.
Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Huh? I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak
No.
of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you, he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. God!
I'm sure he appreciates your loyalty. Wait, what? Hold on a minute, fellas. We can talk about this. There's no need for violence. Right.
Only his head and neck are burned. Is this what Wemper meant? That they stole his friend's face? And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfred was a brute.
Care to try that again, sister? Sister. Yoo-hoo. Hello? What is going on today? Excuse me. Ma'am? A quick word.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this cat and mouse. Where's your brother, the one they call the Seax?
He is a ghost now, but he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Aelfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Aelfred.
Regicide? No. The king will step aside, and Aelfred will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool. The Seax must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Aelfred.
Where could he be?
Can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfred is dead, and we mourn him. For the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
By God, it's true. The bishop lives.
Stand down.
They'll kill us all!
God save us!
What the hell happened? What? He just magically spots me? No, he knows that I'm here? So much for that. So much for the element of surprise. If I'd known that that was the case, I would have jumped in there from the get-go. Man, what a waste. What a letdown.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Aelfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Aelfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk. A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
What's this? Some sort of key? Interesting. I wonder what it unlocks.
Aelfred will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
Irony not lost on me, Aelfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfred, my love!
Oh.
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
No, he served the Order.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Alright. Appreciate it. Aha. Here we go. Old ruins underneath the bishop's residence. It's gotta be it.
If Aelfred's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Yeah.
This
Well.
must be it. The door to Aelfred's secrets.
Door is opened. It's a good start. Oh. What's this? An unsealed letter. The mark is Aelfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier.
This to Hytham. He may make some sense of it.
Someone calling himself a poor soldier is colluding with our king and feeding him names. London and Eivor have already fallen to this treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. The instrument. Uh-huh. Anything else? No. Barred door. Interesting. Ow. Ow. Oh, there we go. Fated decree. A universal decree. Writ this 870th year of the Christian Jesus. Bulwark England against outside agitators.
Undermine Aelfred. He lied to me. There's nothing here of the order. I shall see Aelfred for my reward.
What do you mean? Bulwark England against outside agitators. She is our last great fortress upon this earth, with walls not only of timber and stone, but of will, that have repelled our ancient rivals for over 4 centuries. Yet now we face a new threat. Ravenous Danes, who have not yet accepted our supremacy, we must fight to turn them, or eliminate them. Though embattled, our sects in Francia and Ireland stand ready for our glorious return. Be ever resolute. Though our order may diminish, our truths are eternal. The Father. Huh. I mean, sure, there's no big secret, but we've learned something. A couple of things. This father fella seems to be their big leader. And we also know that there are branches of the order in Francia and Ireland, so, not a complete waste.
Come forth, Eivor. Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Aelfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
Right.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumples to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Had your chance, damn you!
What are you doing?
I did not want it.
I don't want it. What? Oh. Under alert, they will attack on sight?
Damn you, Aelfred.
Like they haven't done before? Come on. Really? We don't have to be friends, that's fine. But do we have to be enemies? Could have at least worked together. I mean, it says a lot that a faithless pagan is more honorable than you. At least I did my part. You give me a shitty little cross? How is that fair? Sister Blaeswith, you're Sister Blaeswith. Your reign... What? Hello? Who's... Oh. Sister Blaeswith. You're... Who? Sister Blaeswith. Your reign of terror ends here.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Yeah. There we go. Hello again, Hatham.
I am sorry for what happened with Dag. It would not have been easy. May he rest in peace.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Aelfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex?
Yeah.
How strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Maybe. I mean, they weren't misleading me. There were some members of the Order there.
I have to go.
Then
So-
go in peace.
Yeah.
Long time ago, at a desert
Alright. Another chapter of the Order wiped out. Another city cleansed of its filth. Now it's time to head back and report to Ranvi.
Eivor, out the gate?
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Aelfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Aelfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
You can say that again. Alright, well. And with that, I do believe it's time. Time to make our way to Sussex.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, I believe so.
My mind is fixed on Sussex. Basim and I have a chance to save Sigurd, but we will need an army.
I believe you do. Now is the time to strike, before Fulke decides Sigurd is of no more use to her.
Couldn't agree more.
And I will bring Sigurd back with me. That is a promise.
Good. I will send word to our allies at once. Meet with Basim when you can. He should be in Croydon by now.
Alright. Until then.